Writing contracts is not who we are, but hearing what isn't said is. We're Home Matters for people who want more.
Hey guys, I've got today with me Tim Rupon and Scott Hendricks. They are S&J Inspections, and they're going to give us a little explanation of what an home inspection is and why we should have it. So guys, take the floor. What you got? First, what is an inspection, a home inspection?
A home inspection is a visual inspection of the systems and structure of the house.
At the time of inspection.
At the time of the inspection. A little more broad explanation, we do everything from top to bottom and side to side. So we're looking at the roof. We're looking at outside structure. We're looking at the grade or slope of the land to make sure it's not having water come into the house or conducive to that. Then on the inside, we look at all the walls, ceilings, floors. Those are considered part of structure. And we're also operating the plumbing system, flushing toilets, running water, turning faucets on and off. As far as electrical, we look at the main panel box. We do look at the outside at the electric meter, make sure nothing's getting ready to burst or anything at all like that.
Right, have a fire.
And then, of course, while we're inside the house, we're turning on and off light switches. We're testing outlet with an outlet tester, making sure the GFCI outlets do what they're supposed to do. And a basic operation of the HVAC system as well. Basically, with a home inspection, we'll say, yeah, it's working.
Yeah,
no, it's not working.
Right.
And then we operate the appliances.
And so why do people, and as real estate, and as being a realtor, I know the answer to this, but why do people have home inspections and in that detail?
Houses aren't cheap.
Yeah, no.
And our slogan is get an inspection for your protection. No, not all of the time are we uncovering, major structural concerns in the foundation or holes in the roof or, a lot of big ticket items, for lack of a better way of putting it. But we are finding important, maybe not that expensive to repair. So this way you're getting a potential defect with the house when the cost isn't tremendous. We turn on the HVAC system. Yeah, it's kind of blowing cold air, but it could be better. A lot of times that's fixed by cleaning the coils, which is part of preventive maintenance with an HVAC system. So preventive maintenance call can be anywhere between $60 and $100, and you get to stay cool in your house in one of the hot summers around here.
Right.
GFCI outlet doesn't work. Think off the shelf at Home Depot, a new outlet's like $5.
Right.
And not terribly difficult. So I think a lot of times, like we say, it's getting an inspection for your protection.
Right.
Outlet, move into the house, the outlet doesn't work, call an electrician. Simple $5 repair turns into $150. We find it for the price of the inspection.
Right.
You get it repaired before you move in. It's not a problem.
Right.
And then with water being the biggest issue for just about any house on God's green earth, looking for that type of stuff.
Right.
So that it doesn't turn into a major.
Right. And so not only when you're buying a house is it advantageous, almost as a realtor, we beg people, please do not buy this. It's one of the biggest purchases you'll ever make. Do not buy this without an inspection. But I also, for sellers, I think that it's a good policy for them to have a pre-inspection done so they know what needs to be fixed that doesn't, when the buyer does have a home inspection, doesn't catch them there. Because, let's face it, homes age. Everything in it ages just like we do. It's not for the faint of heart. But that'll help you on the front side as a seller to catch things that you may be the best in the world at maintaining and updating your home, but there are things that as a homeowner, we don't know. There's no ways to know that unless they have the equipment you got.
I think one of the biggest examples is, especially when the house has a crawl space.
Yeah.
Will be underneath, and you can tell you're underneath the bathroom. Well, that wax ring seal that sits underneath your toilet that nobody ever sees,
right,
including the home inspector during the home inspection, has been leaking.
Right.
So there's a stain there. When you get the pre-listing inspection,
right,
you find out about it.
Exactly.
Just because it's stained doesn't mean everything has to be replaced. If that stain's just a
right,
there's no sense in cutting a new hole or anything at all like that. But now you know about it.
That's right. That's right.
So when it comes up on the buyer's inspection, it's like, well, here's where we got this licensed contractor to say everything's
to repair it. Right.
You want to have it sell ready too. The seller wants that. It's an easy transaction. When they got what they need to sell,
right,
and somebody wants to buy it, it's an easy transaction. Yep. When everybody's prepared.
That's exactly right. It's all about being prepared and being on the proactive side. Absolutely. And not on the reactive side.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, guys. We'll look forward to the next one.
I do too. Thank you.
This episode of Home Matters has been brought to you by S&J Home Inspections. Buy or sell your home with confidence at SandJColumbiaSC.com.
And by Angela Barrett at HomeMattersSC.com. Building on what matters to you.